The world knows Italy for its timeless art, ancient history, and unparalleled luxury. But behind the beauty and the political chaos, a new formidable structure of power has emerged. For centuries, power in Italy was inherited or seized by men, often within the Vatican walls or corporate dynasties. Today, however, Italy is being shaped by a revolutionary force, women. These are the 10 most powerful women in Italy for 2025. This ranking is not just about wealth, it's about absolute, consolidated influence that spans the Palazzo Chigi, the global finance markets of Milan, and the iconic fashion houses that define modern culture. From the first female prime minister, who clawed her way up from the political fringes, to the heiresses and CEOs managing trillion-euro legacies and controlling the flow of Europe's money, they have shattered glass ceilings across banking, defense, and luxury. They are rewriting Italy's story, a story of resilience, ambition, and total command. At number 10, we begin with a powerhouse of the consumer sector, Cristina Scocchia, CEO of Ilicaf. In a country where corporate management is often a game of ancient, male-dominated dynasties, Cristina broke through every glass ceiling, ascending the ranks of major multinational companies like Procter & Gamble and L'Oréal Italia. Her great struggle was proving that merit, rather than legacy, could drive success in Italy's largest markets. She was famously the first woman to lead an Italian beauty company, setting a precedent that revolutionized a highly traditional industry. Today, she controls the global strategy and branding for Ilicaf, one of Italy's most recognizable consumer brands worldwide. Her leadership is a testament to Italy's growing commitment to meritocracy and professional expertise, positioning her as a vital figure in shaping the country's economic future and consumer trends globally. Her influence is felt in every international market, where the simple act of drinking Italian coffee defines style and quality. Number 9 is Luisa Todini, a pivotal businesswoman whose career bridges state infrastructure and international finance. Luisa's story is one of sheer tenacity. She battled against political instability and fierce resistance to secure control over vital infrastructure projects in Italy. Her biggest challenge was successfully navigating the complex world of public-private partnerships, often succeeding where her male predecessors failed. She previously served as the president of Poste Italiane, the country's largest infrastructure and financial services company, demonstrating command over critical national assets. Today, her power resides in her global consulting and finance roles, advising governments and major corporations on complex deals, logistics, and capital management. She sits on the boards of key Italian and European financial institutions, giving her silent but immense leverage over how public funds and corporate strategy are executed across the continent. Coming in at number 8 is a cultural icon and enduring force in media, Caterina Caselli. Her journey is a testament to reinvention and cultural persistence. Caterina first achieved fame in the 1960s as a singer, an era when female artists in Italy had little control over their careers. Her struggle involved shifting from being a public face to becoming the owner of power. She transitioned into one of the country's most successful music producers, ensuring young artists retained creative control and fair contracts. Today, she commands Sugar Music, an empire that manages some of Italy's greatest cultural assets, including the catalogs of legendary composers like Andrea Bocelli. Her influence is the power to define Italy's global cultural identity, shaping the music, cinema, and media that export made in Italy artistry worldwide. She controls not just stars, but the very soundtrack of the nation, making her a gatekeeper of Italian cultural soft power. At number 7 is the titan of industry, Emma Marcegaglia. As the head of the Marcegaglia Group, one of the world's leading steel processing and manufacturing companies, her power is foundational to the Italian economy. Her struggle was generational. Taking over the industrial empire, she was forced to prove herself capable of navigating highly complex global trade wars and political protectionism, an area traditionally dominated by old male industrialists. She famously served as the first female president of Confindustria, the main organization representing Italian manufacturing and service companies, shattering a historical glass ceiling for industrial leadership. Her influence is the power of production. She controls a sprawling network of plants, setting price points and employment trends across a vital sector. She is not just a CEO. She is a strategic industrial player whose decisions resonate from the factory floor to the highest levels of EU trade policy.
Taking the sixth spot is a figure of immense global finance and technology, Margherita Della Valle, CEO of the Vodafone Group. While Vodafone is a multinational headquartered in the UK, Margherita is Italian by origin, representing Italy's ascent to global corporate command. Her biggest historical struggle was achieving the top position in a massive, male-dominated telecom sector characterized by brutal competition and constant technological disruption. She has consistently proven her strategic brilliance, leading massive financial overhauls and restructuring critical global assets. Her power is the power of telecommunications and digital infrastructure. She controls the connections that millions rely on, making her essential to the digital economy of Europe, Africa, and beyond. She is one of the most significant female CEOs of Italian origin globally, controlling a massive budget and defining the future of mobile connectivity, a core pillar of modern geopolitical and economic power.
Our first entry into the top 5 is Elisabetta Belloni, the Director General of the Department of Information Security, DIS, Italy's primary intelligence and security agency. Elisabetta's rise is historic. She was the first woman to lead the DIS, an agency traditionally reserved for the highest echelons of male military and security officials. Her decades-long struggle involved navigating a deep-seated, opaque security bureaucracy, while ensuring Italy's national defense and intelligence capabilities were modernized for the 21st century. Her power is absolute and confidential. She has the ultimate oversight over all Italian intelligence operations, ensuring the stability and security of the state, making her one of the most knowledgeable and strategically positioned people in the country. She is the gatekeeper of national secrets and the silent protector of political stability, holding immense indirect power over the government itself. At number 4 is Maria Assunta Axelai, a top diplomat and international policy expert whose influence is felt in every major global capital. Maria Assunta's career demonstrates the struggle of women to gain recognition in Italy's rigid diplomatic corps, a field historically defined by patriarchal norms and inherited status. Her perseverance saw her ascend through critical posts, becoming a key figure in Italy's relationship with the United Nations and other global bodies. Her biggest challenge was successfully representing Italian interests on issues ranging from global security to climate change. Her power today is that of global negotiation and geopolitical strategy. She advises the highest levels of the Italian government on international relations, shaping alliances, trade deals, and Italy's position within NATO and the EU. She is the quiet, highly effective face of Italian influence on the world stage. We will continue to surprise you with a new, powerful ranking every other day. Number 3 is Marina Berlusconi, the formidable chairwoman of Fininvest. Her struggle was unique. She had to prove that she was not merely an heiress but a genuine business genius capable of controlling one of the largest media and financial empires in Europe, an empire built by her father, Silvio Berlusconi. Despite constant public scrutiny and political battles surrounding her family's holdings, she successfully stabilized and expanded the media giant Mediaset and the financial powerhouse Mondadori. Her power is the control of Italy's public narrative. Fininvest, through its media properties, has the ability to shape public opinion, influence elections, and control the entertainment consumed by millions of Italians. She is the ultimate media mogul, exercising unparalleled cultural and political leverage that few in Italy can match. Her strategic control of information makes her one of the nation's most dangerous and influential figures. At number 2 we find the queen of Italian cultural influence, Miuccia Prada, co-CEO of the Prada Group. Miuccia's power transcends mere clothing. It is the power of global cultural definition. Her struggle involved taking a traditional, historic luxury goods family business and transforming it into a global, avant-garde empire, challenging industry norms with her intellectual and often subversive designs. She defied expectations, blending high art with commerce and setting trends that entire global industries follow. Today, she co-leads one of the world's most profitable and influential luxury groups. Her decisions dictate global fashion trends, manufacturing, and luxury spending habits, which is foundational to the Italian economy. Her influence is felt in every city, controlling taste, desire, and the global perception of Made in Italy prestige. She is a cultural sovereign whose influence rivals that of any political leader. Finally, taking the #1 spot as the most powerful woman in Italy in 2025 is Giorgia Meloni, the Prime Minister of the Republic of Italy. Her ascent is a historical watershed. Having started her career in youth politics, her decades-long struggle involved working her way up from the political fringes, facing constant media dismissal and overcoming massive opposition to lead the first far-right coalition government in decades. She is the first woman in Italian history to hold this position, breaking the ultimate ceiling of political power in a traditionally volatile and male-dominated democracy. Her power is manifold. She is the head of government, the decisive force in all national policy, and a major player on the European stage, defining the EU's migration, financial and foreign policy direction. Meloni's influence extends far beyond Italy, positioning her as one of the most watched and ranked political figures in the entire world, capable of reshaping the political map of Europe itself. She wields the ultimate, undeniable power of the state.
That is the ultimate ranking of the 10 most powerful women in Italy for 2025. What this list reveals is a profound shift in Italy's identity. The nation's power is no longer solely concentrated in ancient institutions, but is increasingly managed by women who have carved their own paths to the top. From Giorgia Meloni's unprecedented political command and Marina Berlusconi's media dominance, to Miuccia Prada's cultural authority and Margherita Della Valle's technological control, these are the pioneers who fought against centuries of tradition and patriarchal control. They represent a new age of Italian resilience, where struggle and ambition are the currency of success. We want to know, which woman's ascent surprised you the most? Drop your vote in the comments right now. The next ranking is already in production. You will not guess which country is next. To unlock the surprise and ensure you never miss a global power reveal, smash that subscribe button and turn on notifications.